finally, it's only November, but we finally got our very first 2024 GMC Acadia in the Denali spec. So if you're wondering, Denali gives us every single option available that is coming on the Acadia, and I'm going to spend a few minutes showing you exactly what you get. So obviously, whole new design that we get with the Acadia, and if you look in really closely, you can see a lot of this GMC Yukon family resemblance. You get these C-shaped lights that come on both sides flanking the exterior, plus Denali big bold grille with the bright accents, and slightly different. Gone is the days of the honeycomb, a little bit more of a squared off blocky like look, very similar to what we've seen in the Yukon and also in the GMC Sierra. And again, the trend is to have the headlights encompassed into the C shape, and then down in through here you're going to get some LED fog lamps and a little bit more of the black accents that you can see down into like your chin skirt area. More bright accents here flanking the bottom, so it just kind of gives it, screams Denali, because that's what you're going to get looking at this. Also brand new for 2024 are these 22-inch aluminum rims. They take up a lot. We used to have 22-inch rims that would be something on a Yukon, but now we can do it on an Acadia. And front and back, you get this. We've ordered it with the body colored moldings with this pearl paint, so it kind of blends in real nice. And Denali written right on the side, black and the pearl gives it a nice slick silhouette. And then if you come around to the back, they've done a little bit more with the C-shaped design as well. So not necessarily all bright accents that we've gotten to know over the years. Right here, this center bar that comes across in between the tail lamps, and that's where they put Denali in here, but this has been all blacked out, so you can see Denali kind of stands out. And then they put Acadia down over here, so it's kind of emphasizing that this is the Denali version. Talked about the C-shaped lamps, so you can see LEDs come all the way around, and it wraps to the edge, the outer edge, so you do get some side profile with these LED lights all the way around. So new for 24 is they have the proximity key. When you get a little close to it, you can see it starts giving you these beeping, the warnings, because I didn't press any buttons on the key fob, so it opens up automatically with this auto sense lift gate. What we've noticed a lot with the Traverse, a lot more room in the 2024, where you get this generous space here, and also underneath you get your these are our floor mats that come from factory, but you can kind of have some stow and go here, not to put your seats in, because when you do fold the seats flat on the Denali version, you get these power buttons right here. So we're going to fold the right side down, and then we can also fold the front seat down as well. So these will fold flat all the way second row, and if you wanted this front row, or sorry, this third row to come back up, you just push back up and power fold up here. And to close it all up, we just use this here. So if you may have seen whole new styling on the inside as well, can't wait to show you what this is about. So you may be noticing something right away is this gigantic touchscreen that we have available in the new Acadias. We also saw one in the Sierra Denali EV, but we have a portrait style touchscreen where it's 16.8 inches. Here you still have some toggle switches for your HVAC control, like your dual zone climate control can be controlled here, your fan speed here, and then other things that will come about when your heated seats, you push this button and then it kind of floats up into this screen. So if you want it, you know, high, medium, low, or off, or your cooled seats, they kind of do those things there. So it just kind of moves around. There's no physical light switch anymore with these new touchscreens, so you use this little light bulb for your lights. Right now it's on automatic. If you did want to turn the lights on, you would just use there, it's on, but most of the time, it's a GM, you're just going to put it on automatic, set and forget, never have to touch your headlights ever again. And then there's other aspects about it with this touchscreen. It's a Google built-in, so your quick menu is here, where we saw something similar in a Traverse where the quick menu was over onto the side, but in the Traverse they have a horizontal lineup. This one's more of a vertical, so your quick menu moves up top here. And I'm going to show you one little quick thing. We put it into reverse on our new precision shift shifter. Again, pulled over from the Chevrolet Traverse, also seen it on the Blazer, seen it on other Silverado and Sierra EVs. But again, you pull it towards you, pull it down, and now you're in drive. Pull it towards you, pull it up. you're in reverse because all of this has been cleaned up. But now you can see your 360-degree view here. So now we're looking at the back. If we push here, now we can look out the front. We can look down onto our front view. We can also look down on our rear. And if you were towing something, you have a nice direct view over your trailer hitch as well. You also have access to your front wheels. So there's our 2 front wheels to make sure that your 22-inch rims won't be scuffing any curbs, because you can keep your distance properly. Now, let's get out of here for a quick sec. Push for park. Other things that were moved from the touch screen here is moved into this infotainment system. So your gauges, your maintenance, all available in this neighborhood. And if you ever get lost, you hit your home button. Other information, this is a programmable 12-inch display up front. It's all LED. This particular Denali was ordered with the Super Cruise. So yes, my heated steering wheel is on, but you have this little plastic rim right now. And there's my infrared camera. So when you use the Super Cruise button, that's just your hands-free driving that's available on the highway. So your wireless charging is moved into this little cubby hole here. So it will rest where your phone is while you're driving. Your phone will rest right in this neighborhood. You got USB plug outlets that are in here, and in your storage unit, no more USBs in there. But you do have 2 side-by-side cup holders, and there's a pass-through here. So if you wanted to keep your your Kleenex box for all your criers, or the other storage unit, purses, whatever you want to keep, merces, whatever they are, you can have that little storage unit there.
Let's go on a scavenger.
Let's go. We're looking for speakers.
Do you see?
Yeah. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? I think we found 15. Close up. Final answer for now. We also have the rear streaming mirror up here, so if you don't like looking at the people you're driving with, you can look straight outside the vehicle. So if you haven't seen these brand new door skins with this new heavy dose of the quilting and the real open pore wood, you do get your memory seats with your easy exit also, and a couple of things that they've added that wasn't available up until 2024. Powerful mirrors. So your back passengers don't miss out on all of the details as well. You still get your wood trim, you still get this quilting, and you get this cross stitching that comes across. You can see the quilting also moves onto the back seat here, but captain's chairs in this second row, very comfortable in this aspect. I also have climate control with heated seats for this second row. And looking up, we have a panoramic sunroof that would come through. We're not going to open up on a rainy day like today, but summer's coming. So if I did have to sit back here, I do have just enough room for my knees, and I am fairly comfortable. There is 3 seats, and there's technically 3 seat belts that go with the 3 seats for the third row. And if I did want to get out, there's a little button here for your passengers. They just push, and you got power release just like that. Is that a 25 Suburban? Is that next week's video? Whoa.
You gotta get closer to the mic.
Yeah. Get mic'd up. Get mic'd up, Mike. Ready?
There's a 25 Suburban over here, and it fires me up.
Bleep. He said double Big Mac on Thursday night, open late. So let's talk about what's under the hood. Changes that are made. There's no more V6 available. So what we have is a 2.5 liter turbo 4. Numbers wise, you get 328 horsepower and 326 pound-feet of torque. This combination with the 8-speed automatic can tow up to 5,000 pounds if you were looking to do so. So the benefits are you get the muscle when you need it for passing and towing, and then also the fuel economy when you're not using the turbo model. So it seems to be the best of both worlds. There you have it. There's our very first 2024 GMC Acadia in the top trim level Denali. We've reached the peak of the mountain, and if you wanted to know a little bit more, come on down, visit us at Boyer Ajax. We're located at 425 Bailey Street.
I don't think I got my finger in the way.
Cut!
All this.
Do it again! Are you recording through mic right now? You can hear me in your headphones? If I turn around, can you hear me in your headphones? Well, it's finally here. We finally got one. It's a 2020. Oh, man. Not so enthusiastic. So it's finally here. We finally waited. It's been a long year coming, but we finally have our very first 2024 GMC Acadia. Sorry. That's Carolyn. Sold! Emmy's feet hurt. Go figure. I'm wearing these boots again. My feet are sore again. And if you wanted to come down and learn a little bit more, hit us up at Bailey Boyer Ajax, 425 Bailey Street in Ajax. Just Google it. That's where we are.